What a difference that can be made when you're out in public. See, a lot of people are always about thanking the vets for their service. That's really good, yes. However, I like to thank everybody for their part in life. I went to the grocery store today, HEB in Belton, very busy place, almost 24/7 if they were open 24/7. But anytime I go in there, it's like, yeah, it's really tight with a lot of people in it. But, I'm always with a good morning and God bless you. And if they apologize, no, no, no. When I go shopping, I do my best just to already be in a relaxed mood. Don't have to, be in a rush. So I always tell them, I'm in no rush. You're fine. And you can have little conversations on the way too. Unless you're just not that kind of person, understandable. But I have found by doing this, and I've been doing this for quite a few years, but it really was awesome to be able to do it today with a lot more results, that we're all hungry, man. And I'm not talking about food. I'm just talking about genuine interactions and feeling valid to somebody who might even be a total stranger, especially if you're not getting it from your loved ones. When we get together, sometimes we take each other for granted. In fact, quite oftentimes we take each other for granted. But, we're hungry for maybe not necessarily acceptance, but to know that somebody appreciates you. And so that's what I did today. Between the workers who are not only stocking the shelves, but others that were doing carts for people who would pull up and get the groceries, or the ones that they have to actually take out to people's homes that they ordered. And I would thank them for the service that they do on a daily basis there. Man, the workers, even the ones that were really looking stone cold, like, man, there's got to be something more out there, was able to smile and say, thank you, man. You got it. Or thank you, sir. Hey, you got it. Then I was walking down, and this one gentleman that worked there, he came out of one of the aisles. Man, his shoes were such a bright orange, I almost had to throw my shades on. And I told him about it. And he started laughing, we got to talking. He had been there 21 years. Just same amount of time as I've been married, And how he's thinking about moving on. He's not a young man anymore. He's 44 and he's feeling it. And I just told him, man, blessings all the way. Tried to give him some hope that, yes, your 40s will kick the shit out of you, but your 50s are awesome. And so, just those kind of interactions. And when I thanked him for the job that he does, man, it was almost like I really struck a nerve, And he got kind of quiet, and he's like, man, you don't know how much I appreciate that. So, of course, I gave him a dab, nobody hardly ever shakes anymore. And, yeah. So, I told him, I know how tough working can be, especially to the public. I don't work that hard in steel manufacturing. Most of it's just mental and trying to get my damn welds right. But working in a public forum, it can be real difficult. So, keeping a light mood, seeing people from other states, starting conversations with them, and, especially if you're up from the Midwest like me originally. So, yes. And then I went to the gas station to get paid out on a lotto ticket I won. And this older gentleman who's a truck driver, we got to talking. Next thing you know, we hold hands and he's praying over me. Like, what? We were just talking the same language, and yet, but that's, so I honored it. I was like, yeah, man, heck, if anybody deserves prayers out there, it's us and people like, me. So, you never know what you're gonna find. I know one thing that I have found, that people are a lot nicer outside of the house than when they're inside tapping dumb shit on their phones. Just saying. Get out. Go up to the hardest nosed looking person and just, say something cool, man. Whatever they're wearing or however they're looking. Say, hey, man, I've had days like, looks like you're having a rough day. I feel you. And just walk on by. And then while you're walking on by, they might start a conversation or they may not. 99% of the time, I get good to great reactions. Today was phenomenal. But I don't blame that 1% because they've either bought into the news or they just feel like their life is worthless. And it's not true. Every life is precious and worth something. And if we all treated it like that, we'd all be better people. God bless you. God bless my brother that was in the comment section of my last video. I appreciate you.